They'll try the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The 49ers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Trying to get the edge on the right. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Man, he's already got 43 yards rushing now. What a way to start this season. And the 49ers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match.
Touchdown 49ers! And they strike first. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
And it's nice to have those big tight ends down here in the red zone because they're such big targets, but they can block, or you just slip them out, find a little hole in the defense, feature them, throw it up, let them go get it. Nice job by the tight end with the catch and the touchdown.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They took it 71 yards down the field. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw it.
Oh, out of space. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the snap, it's Roberts. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. And the Mountaineers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Quick spin on the run. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back into coverage. That was second and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Trying to keep this drive alive. Creates a little space. Pushed out of bounds at the 39-yard line. A big pickup on that run. The Mountaineers have their offense in high gear. Looking for a man. It's Swan. Got his man quickly. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jason, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
And the Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. looking to throw on first down. Spits it out to the back. All by himself. There he goes. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Jet sweep to the edge. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Back to pass, it's Harrell. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. At the 20, he's got space. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. The 49ers have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Charlotte.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room and none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Appalachian State regains possession and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point. And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football. And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his team.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Mountaineers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wide receiver going in motion. The give to the back. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. Bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And the Mountaineers send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll leave it with him. He's loose. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the 49ers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Under fire. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Let's take just a minute and talk about Charlotte. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, and the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
All right, defense, it ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run the option. Quick toss. Wide open space. He's got 69 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. And the 49ers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Going for the goal line. Touchdown, Charlotte. And they take it in for 6 more points.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolute.
It's a fake. The holder's going to try to toss it. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the move from inside his 5. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Grab behind the line. It's Roberts. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Looking to pass. It's Swan. Heaves it deep. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. Oh, he's got some... And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Appalachian State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Running back searching for a hole. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the first. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air, it's Harrell. Here And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The 49ers line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Wide open downfield. Turning on the Jets. The 30. At the 20. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the bill. They are throwing it. They're trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
They'll run it on first and goal. Touchdown, Mountaineers! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Well, the one thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Dropping back, it's Harrell. A little release to the back. Turning it on! Brought down at the 31, it is a first down. Looking downfield on first down. They get to him as he throws. Oh, it's picked off. Bringing it back. He's down at the 25-yard line, waiting moments of the first half. It is a first down.
Mind this coaching staff and their decision to stay aggressive here with the lead at the end of the first half. You've got a quarterback that, in my opinion, has earned the right to throw the ball in these situations, but you've got to be better with your decision-making right there. That's a costly turnover, which now gives your opponent the chance to score some more points here at the end of the half.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, App State.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give out of the gun. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Looking downfield, it's Harrell. Fires to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
You know what? Everybody gets energized on the whole football team when you got running backs that fight for extra yards and breaks tackles. It's awesome to watch. Everybody literally gets a little jolt of energy because that guy continues to fight for everything he gets.
Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. And the 49ers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Dumps it to the back. Finds his man. It's Rutledge. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. The 49ers have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the running back. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Gets it to him on the screen. It's a seam block. Got enough space. Touchdown, Niners. And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the tackle is made on the return man, but there is a flag on the play.
Holding, receiving team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This offense is so deep, it's teetering on the edge of a safety. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. Knocked down after a pickup of 3 to the 12.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Pocket breaking down. That's going to be a safety. The offense is back on top of it. This is bad, but it could have been worse.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Leaves it with the running back. There he goes. Lots of running room. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job of attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
No doubt, offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second.
He'll go to the sneak, and the ball's on the ground. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Roberts. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. The Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here's the pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. Tackled there by the defense.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't. And the referees caught it.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed over the middle, it's Dozier. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
Leaves it with the back. Runs through the tackle.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, charged loose by the hit.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Wants to throw. It's Swann. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Mountaineers will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Finds his man. It's Nicholas. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. It'll be 3rd and long.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. With the catch, it's Nicholas. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
And the 49ers will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Trying play action. Got it behind the line. It's Roberts. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Mountaineers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Swan. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks. That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response. Just a sack party.
Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Trying to set up the screen. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Stopped at the 47-yard line. A 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down.
Man, is that the opportunity they needed? That is exactly what this defense needed. They need to swing momentum. They needed to get the ball back to their offense if they wanted to win this football game. Just such a huge missed opportunity.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw, it's Harrell. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on fourth down. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
Aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Mountaineers in a good spot here with second and short. They'll run it from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Mountaineers getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. And the Mountaineers have this offense rolling. To the air on first down. Rushes on him. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Mountaineers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. He'll heave it deep. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. From the gun, running back gets to give. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Sends it back in motion. Snap to the back. They move on top here in the fourth.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
Incomplete on the 2-point try. They tried to push this lead out to a field goal. They'll have to settle for holding a 1-point lead.
29.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Harrell. Fires to the right. It's complete. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Hand off from the shotgun. Got the first down and more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Gets it out fast. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. Back open in the middle. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The 49ers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. And the 49ers can really attack on this second and short. from the gun, the ground game. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The 49ers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Power football with the run. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Already in a great spot to kick a field goal. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown would be even better. And they'll take a knee and set up what would be a potential game-winning field goal. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying to barge their way in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half.
And these are the big decisions you have to make in a football game. How are you in your defense? That's all this decision comes down to. If I kick a field goal and I trust my defense, that's how this game could end. Or do I want to roll the dice because I don't believe in my defense?
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Just over a minute to go in this one. They have the lead now to try to hold. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To the air, it's Swan. Fires to the big fella. Crosses the 30. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. He's got him in the flat. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late.
No gain on the play. 3rd down coming up.
Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before, and I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Complete out of the backfield. They'll stop him short. Just what they needed as they get the ball back for their offense.
coverage on defense there, fourth down. They were ready for the pass, and you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play, and now their offense is coming on the field.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.